I'm glad
that we kept up with this one.
Yeah.
Because the
honestly,
beginning was awkward.
So,
but
I guess part of it is...
Yep. Oh. This is interesting.
I'll finish my thought. With Disgaea, like, I was more than planning on finishing Disgaea, and I still am. And I'm probably going to finish it before I put this series up. She's creepy.
She's starting a fire, but for what purpose? Is it a signal? Might
be. But I was just going to finish my thing. We just loaded this game up as kind of a joke because I'd got a copy for it, and, you know, I wanted to do something, so that Koei Tecmo was like, yeah, okay, he's covering our game. Even though I have no idea if they check streams. But then we started playing this, and it kind of became a meme of like, where's the plot? But it was still kind of compelling. And then it was just good, and we're like, oh, okay. So it's still going to go back to Disgaea 100%.
I have to voice act her lines without her mouth moving. This is embarrassing. Not that it really matters, though.
I'm glad to see you made it. I sense the impending invasion, so I thought you might drop by again.
Thank goodness you're safe. That means the sanctuary hasn't been invaded just yet.
I expect the Queen will want to make a straight shot for the gate, but we're out of their direct path. Actually, it's been rather quiet here since the main swarm has been preparing for the invasion.
So, there must be tons of Felucia gathered outside her castle, huh?
Yeah. I don't want to think about that. Sounds pretty creepy. At any rate, let me explain what's been going on with us.
I see. So the artifact dwells within your home. Was Boss saddened to learn the truth?
Oh, he cried and moaned. Actually wanted to destroy it. I had no choice but to stop him. I'm sorry.
I'm just glad we know where it is, and I'm happy he felt such anger in our honor. But I must admit, I'm surprised you decided that attacking the Queen herself was your best option. Wow, it must be really reckless, even if Kylo didn't expect us to try it.
I guess, but it's not like we can turn back now.
I know this is kind of selfish, but we really will do whatever it takes to save our world from this. Sorry, I stumbled over that.
We need to learn as much about the Queen's castle as we can before we try and attack her. You know, I'm actually having no trouble. I don't think I've stumbled over many lines at all for this game. I've noticed.
I think part of it is I do have this in the way.
Yeah, not having the microphone in my direct field of view has helped a lot in terms of reading. But no, it's the font they used is really readable compared to a number of other games that we've played.
Which is interesting because this font is more confusing for me, even though it's very straightforward, than other peculiar cursive fonts and such that we've had in other games. I think it's because it's white text on a black background. And there's a glow to it. But, I think the other thing, too, is, as we've said before, when you're reading things aloud, you want it to sound smooth. So you have to almost predict what's coming up next. But if you don't read swiftly enough, then you might stumble across one thing or another. Brain processing it and then being able to say it simultaneously. Yeah.
Did I read this already?
Yeah, you did.
You really are serious then. Very well. I respect your courage and fighting spirit. How can I help?
You still have your own battle to fight. You need to protect the sanctuary. We can't drag you into this.
Then I'll stay here and pray for your safety. We've suffered enough at the hands of the Clint Kingdom. I've sealed off the path so this area is safe. If you keep going from here, you'll reach the Queen's castle.
I guess it wasn't a spoiler? Well, that'll be a relief. But if it is a spoiler, I will be upset. Nah, not overwhelmingly. Hello.
The Lost Orange City.
Symbiosis Monument.
Ooh.
Oh, probably kind of a friendship between the Clint Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, time to play Shell's favorite game, Fight Nothing If Possible.
Yay!
They're just recolor enemies, so my desire to fight more of them is extremely low.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, there might be some interesting things to gather. All those mushrooms.
I don't think I can get around to this guy.
Mm-hmm. Proceed to adjust.
Haven't played this, only seen bits of the stream, so I have a very confused and fragmented idea of what's going on. Okay, so super quick summary of the story for those of you that have reached this point and have not caught the plot, because that's okay. The plot itself is extremely thin and small, and so I can kind of understand why it'd be kind of hard to follow, because straight up there's like maybe 3 or 4 major things that actually happened that mattered, and everything else has been mostly just kind of slice of life stuff.
Short summary.
Nope, not from you. Short.
Oh,
I know.
I was actually going to be short with this one, though.
Okay.
Okay.
If I leave this area and you're still summarizing, then it wasn't short.
Oh, but you're gonna encounter there are a bunch of generals here.
Yeah, it
Okay,
gives
fine.
you some time.
All right. So, childhood friends Ryza, Lent, and Tao are eager for adventure. Lent wants to be a master swordsman. Ryza doesn't want to be a farmer, and that's pretty much all she knows. And Tao is an absolute
And Tao
bookworm.
does not actually want to. Tao wants to read books.
He wants to read books.
They just dragged him along, poor guy.
And adventure finds them when, let's see, a caravan bringing Claudia, daughter to rich caravan merchant Laubert, whatever his name is, arrives in his town. Lubart. And then mysterious Empel and Lila. And Empel happens to be an alchemist and starts instructing Ryza on alchemy. And she starts to rebel against her family, and they're very disapproving of the fact that she doesn't want to be a farmer. She wants to be an alchemist. Well, let's see, they go out into the woods, they spiff up a home for themselves as a kind of base of operations for their own creative pursuits, and they run into one of these things. And it attacks them and then runs away.
Yeah, they can't kill it, and it eventually just, like, pieces out on them.
And they go, what is this creature? And eventually they go back to Empel and Lila about it, and they're like, oh no, that's a Felucia. You know, they're from another world. And we, you know, it's our sworn duty to try to find the gates and seal them off or something along those lines. And so they're like, okay. But there's also puzzling questions about why does the island have so many Clint Kingdom ruins on it? What caused Clint Kingdom to fall back in the day? What was its connection to the portal and the Felucia? And why are the islanders instructed never to leave? And there's also some squabbles with once childhood friend boss, who always touts the Brunin name, and his father controls all the water on the island. But it turns out that that water is an ancient Clint Kingdom artifact that's siphoning water from the other realm where the Felucia derive from. And it turns out Clint Kingdom succumbed to its own greed because they were taking too many resources from the other world and doomed its people and lured, well, not lured, but drew the Felucia into their own world. And I suppose there's a cycle that happens every so often whenever a drought arrives, because the Felucia don't like water for some reason. And yeah, the Felucia are going to attack once more. And all the while you're learning more about alchemy and about the Clint Kingdom. And then you find out that, sure enough, the island and its inhabitants are the evacuated survivors of Clint Kingdom. And that all memory of alchemy was purged from their records and their collective memory. And pretty much travel to the mainland was forbidden, specifically so they wouldn't learn alchemy and potentially suffer the same fate as their ancestors. And, yep, now our our group of heroes, they're attempting to, well, kill the queen and prevent the invading force from arriving at all. So that's the short of it. There are side things about each of the characters overcoming their own personal dilemmas, if you will. Ooh. What is that? A sun? A force field?
I think that's actually where the water got sucked out. Maybe? Maybe not.
Mm-hmm. So this is the Queen's castle.
So creepy. I feel like Felucia could pop out from around every corner. That's not funny. I'm just realizing what I got myself into.
Me too. But this is the reality we have to face.
Heh. Almost makes you wonder what could drive us to do something like this.
Did you forget? We're here to protect our ordinary lives. We take it for granted, but it's so important. Which is why we're doing this in secret. If Father knew I was here, he would die of worry.
Die? More like he'd come kill us. He'd probably be even scarier than the Queen.
You might be right about that. I'm glad you've all relaxed a bit, but don't forget how serious this is.
We can't stay hidden the whole time, but let's try and avoid battle as much as we can.
Yeah, good idea. Okay, everyone, let's go.
So how do the bug people have a ruined civilization? If they're like locusts.
Oh, no.
This is Lila's civilization.
Lila's people have claws, some fur on their arms and legs, long ears that almost look like a rabbit's. But you can't really tell from her hairdo. But they're the Orin. But it's also assumed that some Clint Kingdom staging grounds were also on this side because they were mining and harvesting.
The weird part was they were supposed to be friends, and then they just kind of screwed the Orin over for some reason, and we never got the story on that.
Mm-hmm. Well, it could have been one of those situations where they say, oh, we'll only take a little bit. Oh, let us take a bit more. Maybe a bit more. And then they get more pushy with it. And when the Orin try to say, no, we think that's enough. You're disrupting the balance. And this is going to negatively impact how the Felucia operate here. And then, of course, the Empire could do the whole, how dare you balk against us. I keep calling it the Empire, but it's really the Clint Kingdom. The Kingdom.
Horn Demon. Now, is it capable of hurting us? The answer looks like a hard no.
But yeah, it's very easy for a relationship like that to turn sour. Because all it takes is someone to be inconsiderate and yeah, fueled by greed to pretty much to cast aside or neglect someone's protestations, I should say. Or concerns. Because the Orin would be... They really could have just said, hey, you're taking too much. And the kingdom could say, no, you can't make this stop.
You want to break the game? Saw him making Uber paper, but I don't know if he made max armor and all. I broke the game super hard. I mean, I believe this has always been built into the Atelier games, but effectively you can Skyrim quality loop your way up to max tier gear relatively early on in the game, but it's a lot faster if you, It's a lot faster if you wait till you can dupe items, apparently. Which is what I ended up doing. Mostly unwittingly.
Ooh, resting flower.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Yeah, so this used to be a castle, by the looks of it.
And a lot of mid-bosses. But no, I will... every once in a while I'll be playing one of these games and I'll just, like, cheese it as hard as I can. This is one that, like, more or less hands it to you on a silver platter, and I was like, well, I can't not. Like, after... Playing Hades is good enough for me. Though, at this point, I'm actually starting to make it so Hades is really easy. So there's that, too.
So is your aim to kill all these generals before you get to the queen?
There's a treasure chest behind them.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that's an emote that you have. The blue cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why did you make it blue?
Because it's the Wanderbot, like, kind of blue visor thing. Also because I like blue cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We need to get
I haven't had a proper, like, blue cheese.
blue cheese with wings and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't had wings in forever. Like, I know it's bad for you, but, like, sometimes I just crave really gross food.
I mean, I suppose the skin on the chicken wings would be unhealthy. And getting the quote-unquote boneless chicken wings with the breading and stuff is bad because it's essentially like nuggets or chicken fingers. I should see if there's some interesting recipe that uses buffalo sauce but ends up being more like a curry. Maybe it'd be something you'd spread on some bread.
I'm just remembering
like
not
a
your
pizza.
average Joe's buffalo chicken pizza.
Right, the pizza, that's what I...
That pizza was so good. I think it got kind of worse over time, but it was still really stupidly good.
Yeah, when I was home back in October, it was nice to get pizza with my friends and got to have some chicken wings.
Find a good wing place, maybe.
Sure. If we can.
I'm sure. Portland absolutely has to have.
Because the only dedicated wing... Well, okay, first off, we need to go to Pok Pok. Because they have award-winning Thai wings.
Okay.
With a very special ginger sauce. Because it's in all the magazines. When we initially moved here, I picked up some of those at the hotel. And they said go to Pok Pok. Our Christmas tree looks like it belongs in this world.
Yeah, it kind of does.
It has the same
It's got the
eerie
same
purple
general
pink.
coloration.
Mm-hmm.
Love Wander initiating combat with a butterfly net.
They're insects. Should work.
I have a 999 quality bug net. With all of the special modifiers, it can catch any bug. It's the bug net of holding. The bigger the bug, well, doesn't matter.
No, we're never stepping foot into Hooters. People are suggesting that in chat. No, never. I think I've been in a Hooters once or twice in my life. I don't even know why.
I've never been inside a Hooters.
I think we were on vacation, and it was one of the few things available around where we were currently touring. Yeah, now that I think about it, it was probably only once. I think my family just wanted to see what the appeal of it was. And it's like, well, there's girls going around in tight tops. Okay.
If I wanted that, I'd just suggest you play Ring Fit.
Hey. I just remember watching an episode of one of those undercover bosses.
Yeah.
You're familiar with that? And you know that weird restaurant that was near our apartment complex back in Kansas? The Twin Peaks? You can guess what the Twin Peaks are supposed to be.
See, I thought Twin Peaks would be like a reference to the TV show or something, as something like cool.
No.
And it'd be like a bar that shows like
apparently the guy
niche
made
TV
it
shows
because
and
he
whatnot.
liked Hooters. And yeah, so it was essentially a Hooters wannabe. But the guy actually went undercover and there was rampant sexual harassment against the waitresses. And he realized things have to change.
But did they?
I don't know. Who knows? Any case, boss battle. We don't need to talk about fast food places and, well, no, they're not fast food, but wing restaurants. We have bigger fish to fry, or bugs. Whoa. That's an awesome looking queen.
Empel, Lila, have you ever seen the queen for yourself?
No, but I'm sure that's her.
He's right. The massive, unique body and those tooth scythes match the descriptions of all the tales. Which means that's definitely the Ravaging Queen.
It's standing really close to them, too.
We went through a bit of hell to get to her, but finally we get to meet Her Majesty.
Now's no time for clowning around. Look how big she is.
All we have to do is beat her, and the invasion's over, right? Right, the Orin and the Clint Kingdom sacrificed themselves to confirm that fact.
Where the Orin failed, we will succeed. I am Lila Desirus of the White Fang Clan. Clan!
Clang! White clang!
I always say the White Fang Clan. A clang. And I don't know why. I think it's because it's Fang, and then clan has an AN as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let me repeat that.
Where the Orin failed, we will succeed. I am Lila Desirus of the White Fang Clan, and I demand justice. We're going to end this right now.
I think all 3 or 4 times she's mentioned her full name and the clan that she's from, and I've always messed up. The White Fang Clan. White Fang Clan.
And she's pretty weak. You know that Thunder Chair lady?
Yep.
Better than this.
Maybe that's endgame content, or what you do if you
Well,
just
it's
wanna
supposed to be
explore.
like an ultra hard fight. But I'm a cheese ball.
Ooh.
That's pretty.
It's gone to a winged form. Mantises are pretty.
Was that it? No, that wasn't it. Alright.
She's preparing for an attack.
I see. Well, I'm preparing for a stall.
Wow. That was too easy.
I might have overdone it a little.
Wait. What is... What? A humanoid form?
Of course.
That does not look like it belongs in this game. That looks like it belongs in an episode of Power Rangers.
Pretty much.
Well then.
I was wondering why it was kind of easy. You know?
That does beg the question of...
You know what I'm really glad about, though?
What?
She doesn't have, like, massive knockers.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a uniboob.
It's still a fairly masculine figure, but yeah.
I know.
It's a cool design, though.
Yeah, I'm actually
Though
pretty...
it makes me wonder if these are aliens. The Orin said that they always... Well, they were on a different shore. But they somehow got across. Wasn't it when the water started to be diverged? Or diverted?
Mm-hmm.
When the water started to be diverted for the island, then that allowed the Felucia to come over and attack the Orin.
I think it beats the penis chariot from Persona 5. This is true. But I think that thing's been in every Persona game for some reason.
We did it. Did we all survive?
I don't know, did I? I like to imagine Lent is just totally chill. He's like, yeah, we did great. Duh.
Did you intentionally make that go by swiftly, or did it really go by?
They just went by that fast.
I guess you did, but... Tao and Empel.
We're fine. Well, maybe not completely fine. I think I'm gonna die. Like, seriously, right now. You weren't in the battle, you putz.
Neither of them were.
That should do it. But we need to get out of here. We could still get caught up in the swarm's confusion.
You heard him. Okay, Lila? Lila. Yes, I heard you. It's over. We did it.
What is that thing in the background?
A crystal?
Yes, we did.
Uh-oh. It's gonna get up, isn't it? I saw it twitching there.
Huh? Part of the chest is glowing red.
What's up with that? Is that a new power source, perhaps?
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. It's unlike anything I've seen on any other Felucia specimen.
It's similar to the other warrior badges, but it's much larger, and the glow is quite different. Badge? You mean that thing people who... Wait, you mean that thing people who defeat Felucia get? But it reminds me of something else.
Ryza, what is it?
The glow is different. Warrior's badge. Felucia. Sanctuary. Clint Kingdom? Lent! Grab it! Grab that glowing bit right now!
Huh?
Ryza, what's going on? I'll explain it after we get back to Kilo. It's... I can't say for sure, but...
You seriously want me to grab it? What's gotten into you? Hey, Tao, help me out here. Why do I have to?
This just might be... Everyone, come on! Grab it and let's go back to Kilo! Thank you. All of you. As a representative of the Orin, I owe you my undying gratitude. It's okay. We had our own reasons for doing it, so you don't owe us anything. Regardless, the fact is you did it, and so you have my thanks.
We ran into a few more on the way back, but they don't seem to be acting as a cohesive whole.
Their hive mind desire to occupy the sanctuary is gone. They're no different from common beasts now.
In other words, the invasion has been stopped. Thank goodness.
We did something pretty amazing, huh? It's just now starting to set in. Wish we could say it's all over, but there's still the problem of the island. That's right, Ryza. Now can you tell us about that glowing red jewel you took from the queen? I have to assume you did that for a reason.
Red jewel? Yes, this. It was buried in the queen's chest. This is a giant warrior's badge, is it not?
I've never seen one this big, but that does appear to be the case.
This is just a hunch, but I think this is the resource that the Clint Kingdom was gathering.
What?
I felt the same sensation as the power source beneath the island. I felt it from that thing Kilo gave Boss, too. One of the clan elders said the badges were created when the Felucia would devour fertile lands.
So, the Felucia absorbed the power of our sanctuary, and it crystallized into this.
If we can figure out the secret behind such a process, we could recreate the Clint Kingdom's power source.
I'm not going to do that, but I am going to create a new power source for the island.
What?
This is why these lands were torn apart, right? I'm not interested in studying something like that.
Well said, Ryza. Empel, your response?
I have none. You win, even as a curious alchemist. I see that wouldn't be right. So do as you see fit. I'm in no position to tell you otherwise. As usual, you have your priorities straight. Do what you think is right to save your island.
Thank you.
I have no idea what happened just now. Were they arguing? Did Ryza win?
It looks that way. But Empel seems pretty happy about how it turned out.
I don't care what happened, if it means we can save the island.
We'll return your land's water to you soon, Kilo. That's my promise to you as an alchemist. Thank you. I'll be waiting. I can see the honesty within you, Ryza. Okay, everyone. Let's go home and bring our island back to life.
Oh, we just have the underworld as a location now. Cool.
I kind of want to go all out on the synthesis, you know? Give it a real boom.
Perhaps read the book first. It's perfectly clear that you need to handle such powerful crystals with caution.
I guess, but I'll need to control the synthesis timing by hand in order to stabilize the power.
Lila, did you just laugh?
Or that was a like
I had no idea you had such a cute laugh. You're not helping, Tao. I wasn't trying to. It's just not fair. You and Lila hang out all the time, leaving town, doing who knows what. Don't change the subject. Besides, that's nothing. She's just teaching me different traveling tips.
Traveling tips? Oh, are you two planning on going somewhere?
Well, anyway, Tao, you and Boss have been getting pretty friendly lately too, right? Friendly? I mean, we're just working on a manual for how to use the machinery that keeps the island afloat. Oh yeah? What's the point of doing that? Hardly anyone knows how to read those old books, right? I'm doing this just in case.
That makes sense. You and Empel are also making a translation dictionary for the ancient language, right?
Yeah, it's been really hard, though. You don't really think about grammar and stuff normally.
I can imagine the two of you butting heads over the best way to write everything out.
Sounds like everyone's been really busy.
You've been helping your dad with his work, right, Claudia? I've seen you standing next to him handling stuff like a real secretary. Makes you look really smart.
Come on, stop it. Yes, I've been helping him out, but I'm still in training.
Well, I'm sure he's happy to have you by his side all the time. Definitely sounds a lot more upbeat.
You think so? But I don't think that's because of me.
I guess we've all changed a bit. We still meet up here, but we all have our own things going on.
I wonder if we'll keep on changing like this.
What's wrong, Claudia?
Oh, nothing.
You sure? Oh, Empel, Tao, I need to go to the bunker to work on my synthesis. Will you come with me?
Ryza, it's almost time.
So, how do I get it from where it is now to this?
I'm sure you'll figure out the recipe soon enough.
Why do you let others do all the work? Why not help me figure it out? You're an alchemist too, aren't you?
Actually, I'm a giant fraud, but I'm happy to discuss synthesis theory with you. But having you do the hard work makes my life easier.
That's not so fair. That's so not fair.
Once the synthesis is complete, you won't need us around anymore.
Huh? What'd you say?
Huh? Nothing.
Anyway, I think I'm starting to understand. If you use extra powerful materials here...
Feel free to experiment with whatever ideas you can come up with.
Right. I guess I should actually get to work. I'll go gather a few materials and get started.
Our manifest, redstone.
Oh, do you need to talk with Claudia?
Do you have a crush on anyone, Ryza? For me, it's a secret. You should invite Lila here so we can chat all together about it.
Wait, do we want to talk with Lila? And invite her in to have girl chat time?
Is there a reason to actually set quality on this? It feels kind of random. Holy crap, I have a lot of these. Oh. Hi. Apparently I have... Oh.
That made it worse.
Well, yeah, considerably. The problem is... Let's see. Holy drop. I mean, I don't think it actually cares too much about quality. But if I wanted to make a holy drop... Can I? Yes. I wanted to make a holy drop. Maybe I can make a really high quality one. Okay, that's trait slot. Add mystery. The other trait slots. I guess this works, actually. Probably just stop right here. Oh, can I? Oh, does this not have any of the quality? Oh. I don't have any of my quality boosts. Where's all of my busted garbage? Where's that gone? Even the taboo drops? Yeah, even the taboo drops. Dang it. I can't make them quite as beef chunky as I was hoping for.
I'm sorry. I'm actually starting to doze off. And it's by the bitter end. It's one of those things that keeps going.
This is the game that ends eventually. It goes on and on for a while.
People started
No
playing it,
sleep.
not knowing what it was. And they'll continue playing it forever, just because.
Okay. Well, 998 quality is good enough for me. You wanted holy drops? Boy, I made some holy drops. Why don't you take the blanket off? It's probably making you kind of toasty.
Oh, but toasty is good.
But toasty makes you sleepy.
No, my eyes watering because they want to close makes me sleepy.
Cold feet will warm you
Oh
up.
gosh, that's terrible.
So cold feet.
Oh my god. Terrible cold feet wander.
Surrender.
Have you no blood pumping to your poor toes?
Turns out I'm a vampire. I don't know, I do fine with really uneven heat.
Well, I've
heat
had garlic
distribution.
today, so too bad for you.
What?
If you're a vampire.
Oh. That would explain why your breath is simply vile? Feet.
Ah! You're such a pest.
But now you're awake.
Marginally. Maybe a little bit more than I would have been.
Other people are going to sleep, but that's totally understandable. We're like right at the end.
I mean, we don't even know. Is this just going to be build the reactor, crisis averted, we go back to our daily lives? And then it just opens up the rest of the game?
Possibly.
Do I like garlic? Yes! I love garlic. I use garlic powder in many of our dishes. Put it on pizza. Put it in pasta sauce. Put it in stir fries. Ooh, garlic buttered bread is really good. I wonder if we can make that. And then also, garlic french fries. Those are good too.
I have no idea what this redstone is used for. Oops. Oh, I screwed it up a little bit. Oh well.
Really? Garlic can make you sleepy? Ah.
Okay, done. I can tell how powerful it is just by touching it. I think this might just work as a power source for the island. Let's give it a shot.
And now to make a bajillion of them, because I can for some reason. It's too powerful, blows up the island. Whoops.
I finished it. I think we've got ourselves a power source.
Oh, I do sense a great power emanating from it. It looks like it should slot in right here.
Then let's give it a whirl.
Okay, I'll just replace it and...
Well?
No good, it's not supplying any power. Let me switch it back.
Really? That sucks.
I don't know alchemy, but it seems like it's the right size at least.
Man, I was so sure it would work. Back to the drawing board, I guess. Still, I think I'm heading in the right direction.
Now let's try increasing the power output just a bit. Huh? It's already so weak. It could run out at any moment. Please, just do it. Right now it's more important for us to help Ryza get a sense of what she's working with. Okay, Ryza, I'm only going to do it for 5 seconds. No longer than that, okay?
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Here goes.
Whoa. I felt like I was staring at embers before, but now I can clearly see the flame.
Well, Ryza?
I saw it. Not weak like it is now. It should have been obvious how it would work at full power. Well, how it would look.
Then it was helpful?
Super helpful. Just wait a little bit longer, Tao. I'm gonna get back to synthesizing right now.
Be careful not to rush, though. You must always pay attention to your materials and synthesis.
I know. I won't forget. I'll be back soon.
I feel like she already forgot. Pointless busy work.
Can we see Lila just to see if we do have the little girl chat?
Oh.
I want the girl chat.
Damn it, so going all out was... Ah, shit.
You don't have the components you need?
I need to go find a dragon.
Oh no. Why?
I need to go murder the shit out of it, and I have no idea where it is.
It'd be by the golem statue. See the big red spot?
No, that's not a golem. Or that's not the dragon. It could be back in the castle, actually. Because, yeah, that's one of the weasels.
Well, it was definitely on the path to the castle.
I don't think we've seen the dragon yet.
We fought it before we got to the
No, like, there's a rare spawn dragon somewhere around here.
Well, there's one of the throne ladies.
Yeah. Oh, time to go fight her for reasons.
Is she for air?
Might be.
Yeah, the wind element.
Obviously. Wait, no. I am perfectly fine against wind. I like the music for these fights.
Mm-hmm. Seems to be a bit more of a gravity to it.
Yep. I have no idea. Let's see. Where are the enemy stats? I don't think I have anything to lower stats with. But Eclipse Javelin. I don't think we're going to be able to kill her.
Really?
Before she gets that move off. Yep, that didn't work.
Still got her down past half health.
But at least I can keep using quick actions. Maybe we'll get her. Nope, never mind. She goes first. Dang it.
Uh-oh, is that gonna kill you immediately?
No. I'm pretty sure it's barely gonna hurt. Damage block, critical, damage block, critical, damage block.
block.
It didn't hurt us in the slightest.
Wow. All right then. That was laughable. I don't know if she'll yield the stone that you need. You need
No,
something from a dragon.
she will not. We need a dragon eye. Nope, she gave us salt.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not what we're here for. I don't know where this dragon is.
Well, part of it is I'd like to go to bed, but what time is it at the moment?
It's 12:40.
I see.
Like, I would like to stop too, but we've already beaten the last boss. Now it's this stupid, pointless, spare busy work while we try and find where the hell the dragon is.
It was up on that circular platform here. Or at least that's how the boss dragon was.
That was where the dragon boss was.
Yeah.
But, no, there's it's one of the elite enemy dragons. And I have no idea where it's supposed to be hanging out. There's only so many places where it could spawn. Yeah, could somebody actually Google where the dragon mid-boss is? I guess, Shell, get Googling.
Oh.
Wait, there's a dragon. Just where is that? Come on, Shell.
I'm starting to fade.
Would be the broken defense line? Wait, next to the elemental we just killed. What? Really? Back? Over here? What? The
Is
hell?
it back where the golem is?
Oh, it's right here.
Wait, inside? I said that the big red thing that was on the map.
No, that was the weasel that you had been talking about.
The red monster?
Yeah. Oh, is this a dead end? So there are two mid-bosses in the same map. Okay, well, I guess you don't need to look it up at all.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you, like, stand up for a bit? Stretch your legs.
Can I have some water?
Sure.
That might help.
Because, yeah, the problem is... I understand why they're having us do this. It just feels... Wait.
It's anticlimactic.
Very much so.
Looks like a bunch of
Is that
smaller
a
dragons.
dragon?
Where's the larger one?
Does this count?
I mean,
I guess.
King of Storms, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, there's the dragon's eye.
All right.
That's what I needed. Okay, synthesis. Redstone. Alright, let's try this again. This time I'm not going to just make it stupidly overpowered because apparently there's no goddamn point. There's the dragon's eye. There's the queen's treasure. It's actually lower quality than last thing, because I don't care.
For plot reasons, now it has all the necessary characteristics.
I did it! Finally! I think I made exactly what I had in mind. It's so much more powerful than the last one.
No, it's not.
Not.
It's gotta work. It's gonna bring power back to the island. I'm gonna restore everything back to the way it was. Empel? Tao? I did it. For real this time.
My word, it's nothing like your previous one, that's for sure. Yeah, even I can tell you've improved it. This is way different.
It sure is. Now let's give it a try.
Everything you've done up until now has led to this. Don't falter now.
But please don't put any more pressure on me. Tao, are you ready?
Ready?
Please, come back to life.
Huh? The power's recharging at an unbelievable rate. It was limping along before, but now it's all back. Confirming tidal current, adjusting water level, repositioning the island. It's all working.
I can feel the power spreading to the rest of the island.
And now, to cap it all off, activating desalination equipment, pumping water to the surface, and...
Did it work?
Actually, I don't know. I can't see what's going on up above, but it should have worked. Why don't you two go on and check? Go and be proud of what you've achieved.
Oh no. I hope this isn't something where he goes, you know, go on upstairs and leave me alone with the crystal kind of business.
Probably not.
No. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I'm just always suspicious of everyone in these because isn't it going to be a trilogy?
Sort of, but I don't know how standalone they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go, Tao.
Ryza, wait up! Well done, Alchemist Raislin Stout.
Did it work? See for yourself.
Whoa!
It's pure fresh water. You did it, Ryza. Congratulations. Yeah.
Hey, we did it! There's water gushing out of the fountain in the Bowden district. Well done, Ryza. You did it.
Yeah, but we're not done yet. There's still one thing left to do. We need to return the water to the Orin people.
Oh, come on, for the love of Pete. Please, just warp us there.
So now we have to go back up to... Well, actually, we're up by Trep.
Yeah, except for Edge of the Underworld.
Wait, what? Weren't we supposed to go talk with Boss and steal the orb?
No, I guess we just...
We have it already?
Yeah, I guess so.
I suppose find Kilo.
She's where she always is. Except for it turns out Kilo was the queen all along. Ha!
Huh?
Oh, Boss was able to reach Kilo safely. I've been training him. I'm sure he's fine. Besides, I didn't see any traces of battle along the way.
Huh? What's this about, boss?
Oh, we asked him to take the artifact to Kilo himself. He headed out ahead of us.
Really? I thought it was strange he didn't come with us, but I thought you had the artifact. I thought you had the artifact, Tao.
Nope, my bag's totally empty, see?
What the heck were you thinking? You know how precious that artifact is, and you made him go alone?
She's right. The Felucia lost their leader, but they're still wandering around, and they're really dangerous.
It's okay. Bringing it back here alone is his way of taking responsibility for things.
But...
You're late.
Don't "you're late" me, acting all nonchalant.
Welcome, good alchemist Ryza. I've been waiting for you.
Right. Well, it didn't go exactly as planned, but I'm here to fulfill my promise. The original water source is this way. Follow me. Wow, that was easier than I expected. It sounded like a glass vase shattering.
How many centuries have the Orin been waiting to do that?
Is that the sound of water?
Yes, I can feel the breath of life flow back into the sanctuary.
And with the return of the water, all the remaining Felucia will flee. Everything will go back to normal.
Looks like you've completed yet another big task.
I'm so happy!
You did it, Ryza. Everything's back to the way it's supposed to be.
Thank goodness. I was worried the water might come crashing down in a giant flood. Stop worrying and start jumping for joy. You too, boss. Hey! Stop pulling on me.
Let it crash and flood and overflow. Yell and shout for the water of the sanctuary. That's right. Even if just for now.
The promise has been kept. Is there joy for the same feeling I have within my heart?
Now all we need to do is seal the gate. Time to go back to the gate and head to the cove. Why? Well, I guess they probably don't want people mucking with it anymore. Probably keep it open and, like, help? Just keep the worlds connected.
Well, what's going to happen with Lila? Is she going to stay there with the Orin, or is she going to remain here with
Oh, she's
Empel?
got the hots for Empel.
Mm-hmm.
The bags under his eyes titillate her. Is that the right word?
What?
Yeah, I think it is.
I don't like that.
It's time to tie up one last loose end. Time to seal the gate. So, what do we have to do exactly? I need to set up a number of objects around the gate. It's quite annoying, if I'm being honest.
Originally, the building itself would have served that purpose, but as you know, that's not an option.
And that's how the gate activated without anyone realizing it.
So that's where these objects you have... Oh, so what are these objects that you have set up? Anything we'd be familiar with?
You've seen them lying around everywhere, in the dirt, in the muck. Wait, are you saying?
Indeed. They're the special stones, created by the Clint Kingdom.
I need you to help me. Start moving the stones into place. What? I'm so sick of manual labor. Excellent. The ceiling is complete. The gate is silent. So all you had to do was place the stones. Won't the gate open back up again if someone moves them?
The gate was originally designed to reactivate at the slightest disturbance, which is why it opened.
Precisely, but once it's properly sealed, a much more complex process is needed to open it again. Are you sure you're okay with this, boss? Kilo, I mean, might never see her again. She said she's going to wait for the rest of her people to return, even if it takes centuries. She told me the true name of her land. I'll find another way to the underworld and visit her then. I see.
Anyway, good work, everyone. It's finally over.
Past the present.
So what's going to happen now that the village doesn't have to rely on the Brunin family for water? What do you mean? I don't think anything will change. Mortz just won't be able to bully anyone anymore. He'll be mad at first, but I'm sure he'll find another way to make money. I have to admit, he's good at that.
So that's the only thing that changed after our grand adventure?
But that means you were able to protect your ordinary life, right?
Psst.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, but I was hoping for some kind of reward. Like not getting yelled at by Mom anymore. Listen, Ryza. Father told me his application to open a trade route to the capital has been approved.
Oh yeah? Good for him.
Which means his work here on the island is finished, and we're moving on. Huh?
You beat me to it, Claudia. I'm actually thinking of becoming a knight errant. We'll be leaving soon as well.
Right. It's time for us to start our search for the next set of ruins.
Boss invited me to come study abroad with him at the capital. I think I'm going to accept.
Everyone's leaving?
Sounds like half of them are just heading for the capital.
Mm-hmm.
Just go along.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ryza. I just couldn't find the right time to tell you.
There's no need to apologize, is there? It's not like it was your choice.
And with the gate here sealed, we were bound to wander off eventually.
For me, it just felt like the time was right, and I understand Tao's decision. The boss is another story. He wants to research the Clint Kingdom. There's still a lot to do first, so we'll be here a while longer.
I see. Then I guess we're gonna have to plan a going away party. Ryza,
We might not be able to make it too flashy, but I know. Let's go around and I'll give one idea. Going away party?
Bed.
Let's go to bed.
We're
and
just going to bed.
We'll see the going away
Whatever's
party
left.
and epilogue of the game.
Whatever's left.
Later.
That'll be later. Oh my gosh. This is the game that never ends. Makes Pokemon look short by comparison. Or freaking Lost Sphere. This is what killed Lost Sphere for us. We were recording the end. And then the end number 2. And then the end number 3.
We still need to finish Lost Sphere.
We still probably do, but like,